Hey everyone, welcome to DKFC, where we're talking Premier League in a little segment we call Choosers, Losers, and Gems. That's right, I'm going to ask the panel here of Tyrone Atkins, Jamie Hinks, and Andy Davies to say to them, hey guys, who's one guy you'd choose? Who's one guy you wouldn't want to choose? It's called a loser. And who's one person you wouldn't want to tell anyone about? That's your hidden gem. Tyrone, start me off.
I will.
Choose a loser and a gem.
I'll go with my chooser first. I usually try and pick a chooser that isn't too obvious, but actually just looking at the fixtures this midweek, I can't look past Payet. I can't look past the fact that they're at home.
He's a big lad.
He's a big boy. He is like a barrel, honestly. But wow, what a player. And they're playing against Watford. And Watford have got nothing to play for. They've got their eye on that match at Wembley coming up on the weekend. And so, yeah, I think Payet's an absolute shoo-in to have a good performance. So he is my chooser. I would urge you all to follow suit on that. Loser, well, this guy's gone quiet, hasn't he? I hope he isn't quiet this summer for England, but I'm going for Ross Barkley. I think,
that's a good shout.
Yeah, I would avoid Ross. I'm a big fan of Ross Barkley, but he looks dejected, he looks tired, and he's playing a team that can't find a win at the moment. His influence is on the wane, and the boys playing up front ahead of him, Lukaku, they're not connecting. So I would avoid him, save yourself a couple of thousand on him. And my gem, I'm going to take a risk on this one. I'm going to go for Lallana. I can never say it. I'm such a gambler. Adam Lallana, I'm going to go for. Only 4.4 thousand. Should play in what I believe will be a Liverpool victory, and he should have a good game. So there we are.
There's Tyrone's Choosers, Losers, and Gems. Jamie, how about you? Who you got?
I've gone exactly the same for my chooser, Payet. He'll go past 20 fantasy points per game for the whole season in this game because he'll have a lot of crosses and I think he'll probably score a goal. My loser plays for the same team as Barkley, but it's Romelu Lukaku, 7,100 on DraftKings. Gone 5 games without a goal now. He looks absolutely terrible at the moment. I'm convinced he's a massive fraud and he should not be traded at these kind of prices that people are talking about. Because I could do 10 minutes on why he's not particularly good. I'm going to not bother because
just do it on a blog.
Yeah, and Aaron Cresswell is my hidden gem because I think Watford's quite an easy game. He's been very good recently, and yeah, he's quite. I think for a defender, he's quite expensive, and I don't think he'll be that highly owned because there's better options below that. But I still think you should all get him.
All right, Jamie's, then it's up to you, Andy. Who's your choosers, losers, and gems?
My choosers, losers, and hidden gem all come from the Merseyside derby. My chooser is James Milner. I've decided he's going to become my new favourite player.
Wow.
Somewhere out there, Shaqiri is crying.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
What happened, Andy? We had something.
We did have something, me and Shaqiri. But
Wait till he pays it back tonight.
Just through sheer incredible consistency, James Milner, and it's a Merseyside derby. It's going to be a lot of action for him. My loser is also Romelu Lukaku. I think he knows he's going. He knows they're paying big money for him. I think he's had himself in the shop window. He knows people want him. He's now kind of taken himself out the back of the shot, wrapped himself in bubble wrap, and he's just waiting until he carted off someone.
I'll say that. You know when he's going to play well again? He'll be in the semi-final against Man United. No doubt about it. Genuinely, I think Lukaku's just saving himself.
Maybe.
Mentally, he's gone.
Maybe.
I agree. I think he's on the plane.
But then my hidden gem, I wanted to pick this guy in my team, but I just couldn't quite work the numbers out. It was Divock Origi. Whether he starts or whether he comes off the bench, he's a good player. I think and look, he's another Belgian. Lukaku should be looking over his shoulder.
Really should, I think.
Really should. If Origi has as big an impact for Liverpool the rest of the season that he has had recently, Lukaku's place could be in trouble come the Euros. So Divock Origi, and he's cheap, is he not?
For 4,500.
4,500, cheaper than Andy Carroll.
There you go.
I could have done.
Then you had so.
No, it was. I got down to my utilities.
Okay.
Yeah, it was utilities.
Well, you've heard it here, guys. Those are their picks, their choosers, their losers, and your gems. What are your choosers, losers, and gems? Do you have them? Tell us. If not, go to DraftKings, make your own picks. DraftKings.co.uk. Welcome to the big time.